What's going on, you guys? This is Kyle, other known as Blaster Joker, coming at you with a third place Toronto Regionals deck profile. But before we get started, if you haven't seen the duel video on Team Salamangreat's channel of how this duelist plays the deck, I strongly recommend going there to watch that video. Shoutouts to him, by the way, for inspiring me to create content of my own and to also record this deck profile alongside him. If the duel video isn't out yet, which after that video is uploaded will most likely be uploaded to the public shortly after this video is uploaded, then to avoid spoilers of what this duel is played, I would wait till that video comes out before continuing on. Other than that, if you want to see what this duel is played, because almost all of you completely ignored what I said earlier, then here's a profile. So without being said, let's get right into it.
So, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Sam from Team Salamangreat here, and today, I'm with the finalists of Duel. Bro, as you guys can see by that Duel video that I just showcased on the channel, of Duel, bro, what happened, man?
We bricked the first time all day. It was the final game 3, and couldn't do anything about it, and I got 3rd place for some reason. But
Okay.
it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine, though.
No worries, bro. What deck did you play today?
We're playing the best deck. We're playing Salamangreat.
Jeez,
Salamangreat best. Before we start the profile, I want you guys to check out this mat. I have this. It's like, you know, you have to have the best mat for the best deck.
Oh, you got the new merch?
Like, if you're not buying this mat, you're not playing this mat. There's no reason. There's no reason to play.
I love you, man.
There's no reason to play.
What? Do you really think Salamangreat's the best deck?
Salamangreat's actually insane. Like, the hardest matchup that you have is usually Sky Striker, but when you have 13 out of your 15 side deck cards dedicated to Sky Striker, it's not that bad of a match.
Okay.
Because right now we're like in a triangle format. We're in like Thunder beats Striker, Striker does not beat Salad, Salad beats Striker, and then we beat Thunder Dragon too.
Yeah. So,
Why are you confused? I 2-1 you and I 2-1 you. Besides the
Oh, poor children, by the way.
You were whining about Super
okay,
Bowl.
I'm sorry, I forgot. And today, I'm here with you.
Hi, I'm Blaster Joker on YouTube. All caps, easier threes.
Alright, awesome. Thanks, bro. And okay, anyways, Abdul, brother. So you went undefeated until the last round.
last round.
Lost to the best deck, Subterrace.
Second best deck, after Salad. Literally, the reason I lost was because I drew Ash, Cobble the Grave. My best friend, the field spell, which we run one of it for a reason. Because we want to search it, not hard draw it.
You mean best card?
And like I drew Brick, and then I top deck for turn, Veiler, top deck for turn, Foxy, normal Foxy. There can be only one. Oh, okay. Bye bye. See you again. But yeah, let's start. Okay, do it. So first we start off with 3 Lady Debug.
Mr. Buffalo.
Definitely this. Like at first I want to be quirky, like oh my god, Buffalo's the better card. No, it is not, because you do not guarantee what you're drawing. It just makes your bad hands worse. And Debug is just like, you beat Thunder Dragon already. Colossus is not an issue. All you have, like this is a guaranteed 1-card combo with a Gazelle back in hand for next turn for you to set up for the Fusion of Fire OTK. There's no reason not to play this card. Absolutely no reason. And then we play 3 bricks, 3 Salamangreat Gazelle. I may drop this card down to 1. I hate seeing it in my opening hand.
Why would you drop this down to 1?
It's a joke. This card is absolutely amazing. Literally, this is a 1-card combo. Basically, this deck is all one. It's like Zodiac. It's a 1-card combo with setup for next turn. And this deck is literally, you stun them for 1 turn, then you kill them the next.
And then you order them the next turn.
This only against bad players. It's like a magnetic attack.
Yikes.
So we play 3
You guys
spinny.
on third.
3.
Yeah. We play 3 spinny. It's hand trap in your hand, which makes your makes any monster on the field gain 500, so it can go for the Fusion of Fire OTK because it makes the original attack different from its original attack. Yeah, you should make their opponent gain 500 attack, and they can go Fusion of Fire.
Wow.
Yeah. Also, it's this by itself is a guaranteed 2 monsters on board. So it's like really good. We play 2 Foxies.
Wait, only 2?
Only 2. 3 is overkill. You can dump it off Gazelle whenever you want. If you know you're playing against a Floodgate deck, you just dump it and then you just pop their Floodgates. It doesn't really matter. Then we play the 1-ofs. We play 1 Foul. I'd play more of this. I'd bump this up to 2 if I can. 1 Jaguar and then the 1 Falco.
Broken.
Yeah. So I thought I wanted to play Jaguar at 2 because Sky Striker is such a bad matchup. But it bricks you more at 2 than it does like help you. And foul is absolutely insane. So basically what this card does is that when you normal or special summon a Salamangreat monster, you can special summon it from your hand. It's basically Gazelle. Like when a Salamangreat monster leaves the field, special summon it, it activates in hand. Same thing. So you can chain block Gazelle, you go make one Gazelle, chain like 2 foul. And it has the second effect is broken. It's literally late stage on crack. Because not once per turn, you can send any Salamangreat monster from the field or graveyard to late stage and backup. So literally, what you do if your hand is all starters and you have this in hand, you just go special this. Then you keep sniping all their back. You go foul effect, discard, target, and they're like chain. And you're like okay, foul, discard, target. And then by the time you get through all their background, you go foul, send itself to grave for cause, and then they can't do anything about it.
Bro, wait, it's not once per turn?
It's not once per turn.
See?
It's not once per turn. I was playing against... Who was I playing against?
It's broken.
I don't know what I was playing against. I was playing against the mirror. I was playing against Mackie. No, I was playing against Beckford. And I summoned this on him, and then I fouled him for all 3 of his background. And he couldn't do anything about it. But yeah, those are all the Salamangreat main deck monsters. The only thing I would change is maybe foul to 2, but like the list worked like so good tonight.
Nice.
So I was fine with it. We played 3 Ash Blossom. Yeah, this is like just basic, good against like every matchup. 3 Veiler, hits start Yugioh, hits Kagari. You usually side this out when you're going against Striker going second. 3 Phantasme.
Really good?
This card's so good.
So good, bro.
This card's so good.
Like, you need it, right?
The thing is about this deck is that it can beat a lot of other decks. The only hard matchup that you struggle with is Striker. This card literally says that you have to use 2 Widow Anchors to negate my Gazelle. Yeah, it's just really good. And I played 2 Bell. Because in the mirror, one of your biggest fears is Dweller. And against Striker, if you go Stalio bounce their monster, you can just go Bell. And it just has a lot of applications. This stops Dweller, this stops Kagari, add back, this stops Montreal, I don't think. I never tried it on Montreal. Yeah, it doesn't stop Montreal. Stops Call by the Grave.
Wait, how's it stop Dweller?
Well, they don't get to Jaguar.
They don't get the summon.
They don't get to Dweller. That's what I meant. Yeah. It stops Hawk. It just has a lot of applications.
No, Ghost was just insane.
No, Ghost it's alright. Like I didn't see it too much today, but it was nice to have it for sure. Like every time I saw it, I didn't regret seeing it.
Another thing too is, have you ever thought about Ogre? And was that?
We were playing it. We were testing Ogre before. To be honest, it's good against every other matchup except the mirror. Like the only thing you can hit in the mirror is debug. But a lot of people are straying away from debug. Like if they're straying away from debug, you're winning anyways. And you have other hand traps and stuff. You have Veiler, you have Ash. You don't really care that much for it. Then we played my best friend. You open this every game. You open this going first, and then you open this going first, and you open this also going second. It's the broken combo. We open this plus 3 more hand traps, and then we just pass.
Yikes.
No, but Fusion Fire is insane. It sets up for the OTK. Literally, what this deck does is that turn 1 it sets up a Roar with it. Like it's a counter trap, and you have like 5 cards in hand, which are hand traps. And then next turn, you also have a Gazelle in hand. So then you go next turn, you go Gazelle, and then your Wolf is gonna usually is gonna stay alive, and the Wolf is still reincarnated summon, so you can just add this back, and then you just go for the Fusion Fire OTK. Nice. We played 2 Will. I was playing this card at 3 before, but I decided to play Reborn instead today. I'm playing 2 Will, 1 Reborn.
Reborn is good.
Reborn is good because a lot of the time, if you have just Gazelle, the most regular hand trap you're gonna get hit by is gonna be Ash. And if you Reborn their Ash, you can just go Stalio and you go full setup.
Yeah.
Will cannot do that because if you get Ash and you have nothing else, you cannot go full combo.
Right.
So that's why I decided to play it. Then we play 3 draw this every single turn top deck. How many times I do not know I open absolute garbage and then I see good circle. I'm like, okay, circle effect, and then of course he drew it. And you always want to activate this in the draw phase so you can play around Droll, because Droll says when a card is added to your opponent's hand except during the draw phase. So you get to resolve this in the draw phase. You search and they cannot draw you. So you get the Veiling Search. We played 2 Twin. Yeah, for sure. I wish I saw this against Guru. It's good against backward decks. I saw this against Draco. It won me the game. I drew Twin on his Erupt and he couldn't do anything. Again, Striker is the hardest matchup, so you want to see Twin. We played 3 Call by the Grave. This card is oppressive and defensive.
Yeah, correct.
Because against the mirror, in this deck, your main way to grind is you go Jaguar, keep shuffling back your wolves. So when you get rid of that, so it's either this or DD Crow, but DD Crow does not stop hand traps. And this also stops Ray. This also stops Fiendus, but I did not see. Oh, I did see it. I still saw like absolutely nothing. Then we played Turor, and then one Rage. A lot of people are playing only one, but hard drawing it is so nice because you're not always guaranteed. Like one, you're not always guaranteed to open full combo like the spin because you need Spinny Gazelle to be able to dump the trap with setup. Gazelle by itself does not get you trapped. Like it does, but you don't get the Gazelle in it. And this gets banished from the list of field. And like just if you're playing Foxy to excavate it, it's just so nice.
Yeah.
And if you hard draw this against the mirror, you already have this. You just make Dweller on top because it's the same requirements, the same combo. Spinny Gazelle, Lady Debug Gazelle, Lady Bug Spinny. It's the exact same thing, and it sets up this plus a Dweller. And there's no way you out that in the mirror. Like absolutely no way. It's literally you lose. Rage is also really good. It's your auto win versus floodgate decks like Draco, Geist. They go end phase set 5 and you're like, okay, pop 3.
Subterror.
And it doesn't even so it has 2 effects. So one is you just discard or send a Salamangreat from field to grave and you pop 1. And the second one is you target a Link monster that was summoned with the same name.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is target your Link monster and then you pop equal to a Link rating and it does not target. So if your opponent drops Phantasma in the mirror, you literally go this for 2. You pop their normal summon and you pop that. You pop the Phantasma. And I guess it's just really good. And that. It's 41 cards in the game.
41 cards in the game, nice. Spicy number.
It's pretty good.
Off to your extra deck.
Yeah. So we play the usual. If you say you only play 2 Links, you should not play this deck.
Yeah,
you're
I understand why people play 2
you're absolutely stupid if you play the deck. If you play a deck with only 2 Links, it's literally your way to trigger Gazelle every single turn without normal summoning.
Right.
Because you're always gonna end on like a Jaguar, Wolf, Jaguar, and a Stalio. You don't want to normal summon the Gazelle.
Right.
You just link the Jaguar into a Valence underneath and you'll trigger Gazelle.
Right.
It's just insane. You play 3 Wolf. I have a lot of these, but I can't sell them anymore because everybody has them. This card by itself is a +2. It's insane.
It's so good.
You go Jaguar underneath it, you add back the Gazelle, and then you add back the trap. It's stupid. A really good tip that I have for like the newer players is that if you can, try to add. Try to use the add back the Gazelle. Like, summon the Jaguar underneath it first, because if you go straight and then you go Jaguar effect and they go Imperm or Veiler, you're losing the advantage that you could have been getting, because you can just go Reincarnate Link and then add back the trap anyways.
Right.
And that wastes 2 hand traps they want to stop doing, and you don't care if they waste 2 hand traps.
Right.
I play 2 Heatleo. This card on summon shuffles back a spell or trap. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And when it's summoned with a monster with the same name, so if you summon it with a Heatleo, you choose 1 monster on the field that your opponent controls, make its attack, and you target 1 monster in your graveyard, and make the attack equal to what that monster is. So how the Fusion of Fire OTK works is that you need this, that is Reincarnated Link, and like a Jaguar like underneath here. So you go Heatleo effect. You're usually gonna have like a Valence. Valence is like the most usual one you're gonna see, but if you Ash your opponent, it's even better, or Veiler them, because you go target their monster, make it 0, then you go Fusion of Fire, Link. You send this, the Salamangreat Link monster, and the Jaguar or whatever monster you have. You summon Violet Chimera, and then the Violet Chimera gains 1150 plus 900, and then when it attacks the monster that has a different level. We're just gonna show it. Play the 1 Chimera. If it attacks a monster with attack that's different from its original attack, you double this monster's attack.
Nice.
So it does. So usually you're doing like 8400
8400 for a game, yeah.
Minimum. Yeah. Also, another cool thing in the mirror is that if your opponent has a Violet Chimera, and you go
against the more.
No, if you go Fusion Fire using their Violet Chimera, you don't need to use the Heatleo effect, because its effect is if it's fusion summoned with a monster with the same name, the monster attacks becomes 0 attack.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, it does what Heatleo does for you, but without having to waste your Reincarnate Link summon into it. I play 2 Stalio. A lot of people I see are playing only 1, but the way that I play the deck is that I'm always shuffling back this with Jaguar. I never ever shuffle back Stalio, and a lot of people like they summon the Jaguar under the Wolf, and that's when they bounce back to Stalio. But it's like, why would I not want more pluses in my head, right? So and instead of they cut this for is usually the update jammer and Warlord. If I'm just playing Boral Sword, it does the same thing. If you're making a Boral Sword, if you're able to make update jammer Warlord and you're trying to kill them, you can just make a Boral Sword, right? You can just make a Boral Sword, and it's so much more versatile. Like against Ryan today, I had a Phoenix and a Spinny and a Phantasme, and I wanted the Phantasme. So I linked the Spinny into a Valence, and then I summoned back the Spinny, and then I just made Spinny, Phoenix, and Valence into a Boral Sword.
Yeah, so that's quick.
It's just quick. Like you don't need to resolve Stalio every turn. Like if they just pass, this is your usual board, and you have a Jaguar right here. You just go pick all this up, and you go Boral Sword. And then you trigger Gazelle in your hand because the Salamangreat monster left the field.
Pretty good.
And then we play the other non Salamangreats. We play Dweller because against the mirror it's auto win, but also against Striker it's really nice because before you go Boral Sword you make Dweller so that their raid doesn't trigger in their graveyard, and then you just attack over their thing. And then we play the one Phoenix and the one Hita.
That's broken.
If you're not playing Hita, what are you doing? What are you doing? This card this card literally says search your opponent's Gazelle.
Yeah, exactly.
It literally says search your opponent's Gazelle. Or if you already have Gazelle and it got negated, you summon back your opponent's Sunlight Wolf, and then you use their Sunlight Wolf and your Hita into your own Sunlight Wolf. And guess what? Now it's summoned with the monster with the same name.
Pretty good.
It's insane.
It's actually really cool.
So now, bro, that's my 15 cards in my extra deck.
Let's go to your side deck.
Yeah, so this is what I call bye-bye Striker.
Okay, so this is all anti-striker, right?
This is anti-Striker. We're playing 3 Gamma Steel.
Okay, what's next?
Nice
We're
rarities.
playing. Shut up, Sosa couldn't get me the 3rd super. We're playing 3 Pankratops.
Nice.
We're playing 3 Taurus. So, and we're playing 3 Anti-Spell.
Jesus.
And we're playing 1 Order.
Oh.
So this is what you sided for the Striker matchup. So, going second against Striker, you side this in. You side this in.
Hey, that card's pretty good.
You side this in. And then you side this in. This is going first against Striker.
2 anti-spells?
I sided 2 anti-spell because if your opponent, the thing is about Striker, the problem with the matchup is not that their board is unbreakable. It's the fact that once they get one engage going, it's going out of control. They go engage into Ray, into Kagari, add back another engage, draw you another card, ego booster. Like the biggest problem with the Striker matchup is like, sure, you can take my monsters, but like ego booster is the problem.
Right.
Ego booster literally says no, you're not doing anything.
I know.
So literally, you just drop Gamma Seal on them, you're fine. And a cool thing you can do is you go Gamma Seal, and then you go Stalio, bounce back your Gamma Seal, and you go Gamma Seal them again. It's a pretty good play.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Any reason for the chalice, by the way?
Oh, so against the mirror, so the biggest fear against the mirror, going like game 1 and game 2 and 3 is Scythe and Dweller. So Scythe is terrible. Like the artifact engine is garbage. It's garbage because we know how to play around it now. We just side Chalice. We side Chalice, we have, if you play Impermanence, you can Impermanence. If you're playing, okay, there's not really many other odds. But like, Chalice literally stops Dweller.
Right.
Against, if you have Impermanences, you side these out because these don't lose to Red Reboot. Because a lot of times if you get Red Rebooted, you don't really have any other interruptions.
Yeah, right.
And yeah, this is also really good against the mirror. Like all these card choices, like other than this, like this is literally bye-bye Striker. But this
Generic, very
is
generic.
very generic. It's very good against other decks.
Nice.
Like this is good against the mirror. This is good against Geist. Because if you see, like I'm not setting anything for Geist.
Yeah.
Because Geist is free. Draco's free. That's all you need. This card is insane. This card is insane. And then in the mirror, I only dedicate 2 cards. The card that lost me game 2 against Subterra.
And then another Fusion Fire.
And another Fusion Fire. You don't. A lot of people like play 2 Fusion Fire. I think it's overkill. I'd rather like play the 3rd Pankratops or the 3rd Chalice.
Right,
or the
I
3rd
agree with you.
Anti-Spell.
Nice.
Because like, You don't need Fusion of Fire to win. Because a lot of the time, against the mirror, I actually side out Fusion of Fire. I actually side it out because it does nothing going first. It does nothing going first, and you're absolutely fine. You can win the mirror without it.
Another question too is because you're playing both Super Poly and Fusion Fire in the side, would you ever consider playing a second Chimera, or do you think it's too cloggy?
if you need to, you just shuffle it back with Jaguar.
I feel like if it resolves, you win.
Yeah, if you're going that far and it's uninterrupted, you're winning. Another cool thing is that you can summon Val Chimera back off with Will, which is really cool.
Wow.
It's pretty cool. And also the side deck place is tight. It's really tight. You have the space.
That's fair.
Awesome, Abdul. Thank you so much for this amazing deck profile, man. Finalists. If you guys haven't checked out the duel video yet, make sure you check it out. Abdul, anything else you want to say before we end off the video?
Yeah, just before we leave, I want to shout out my team, Game Nation. If any of you guys want to buy singles, go to ygiomarket.com, use code RAZAK5 for 5% off all your singles. I always plug on DB whenever I beat somebody. So now I finally get to say it in the actual profile. I want to shout out my friends that I waxed in round 7 and 8. I also want
Yikes.
It's a nice order.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
pretty
good.
He draws this like it's his job.
I only draw this against ugly people. Except Ryan. Except Ryan. One of the two people.
You're not 18 yet, it's fine.
Whoa.
I also want to shout out Siobhan and Mark. We were testing all night last night. My list was completely different yesterday night, and then we just tested and we decided that this list was really good. And this list was actually optimal. If nothing really else changes about the deck, this is what I'm gonna be going for with the deck.
Okay, awesome. Abdul, congratulations, brother. Thank you so much. I hope to see you here on the channel very soon.
Yeah, I'm winning next round regional next month.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm actually winning it.
Alright, okay.
Like I just lost because I bricked.
Okay, all right, awesome. This is your boy Sam from Team Sam signing out. All right, guys, peace.
And this is Kyle from Blaster Joker signing off.